Hi, I'm Maria. So I'm the 20th of this collective of artists and architects and chefs, and we're a bit of an Amish family, and we got together just purely out of boredom, sitting in front of our laptops as part one assistants in architecture firms or temping somewhere boring, and thinking, well, we just want to do something, try something out. And so we did the Cineroleum, and that was really fun. And not because we want to do a pop-up cinema, just because it was it's easier to do that sort of thing because you don't need to be an architect or have proper planning permission. And so we were quite interested in this idea of self-build things. And so things like Almere in Holland is this city, but it's this town built on the polder from scratch. And the idea is to give out plots to people to build affordable housing. And so, you come up with things like this, which are a bit crazy and really, it's often, tasteless and ridiculous. And it's funny, the more regulations you have, often the more variety you get in architecture. Because I guess people have to make certain choices, and it's really interesting the way people choose all these references across history. And it's really interesting because once you've built your house, you have to leave the side, accessible to the next person who's going to come and build next to you. And so we've, in the beginning, we've tried to make these kind of how-to guides, IKEA type approach where people can come and build together, and we can just, so the architectural language comes out from how you're going to make it easily without much construction experience. And so this is the Cineroleum where we got friends and passers-by to make furniture, sort of like mimicking cinema seats using scaffolding boards. And for the Folly in Hackney Wick last summer, we got loads of people to come and do stuff. So the idea was, we had these bricks which could be disassembled and reused somewhere else, and quite easily constructed, so you don't need mortar, and you can just come and spread them through. And we had people of all ages coming and hanging out, using our equipment. So this was fun. And then we went, now we want to look at how you can have more permanent things with this sort of approach to making. And we've looked at the Australian men's shed, which is a kind of for men over 50 who are feeling slightly depressed and out of work, and they come and they build stuff, because how guys maybe not as talkative as girls, and they just come and they hang out and make stuff for their homes together. And so we found similar examples in London, the Camden men's shed, and so we hung out with them, and the Active Geezers Association in the Bow, and it's really great because I guess you hear a lot about all these things like skills, trainings, and apprenticeships, but it is obviously really great to have places where you can, like a library, where you can go and hang out and do stuff, which is just there. And at the moment we're working on a project in Waltham Forest, doing like a workshop type venue where you can go and make stuff, and this was our bid illustration which we got. So the idea is that the shop owner can go and do something in his local workshop and improve trade. But in general, so obviously larger projects like housing or permanent public space is you can't build everything yourself, but it's interesting how you can take that approach on a larger scale in the way that you think and work. And maybe it's not about necessarily building your own bird box, but it's about trying things out that you haven't done before and feeling that you can do that. Thanks.